If you've heard creators say their YouTube income isn't what it used to be, or you've noticed your own channel earning less even when views look similar, you're not imagining it. What's happening is a combination of several shifts that have all taken place at the same time, and together they've changed how money flows on the platform. One of the biggest drivers is advertising. YouTube revenue is heavily tied to ad spending, and ad rates don't stay constant. They move with the economy. When businesses feel confident, they spend more on advertising, which pushes rates up. When there's uncertainty, one of the first things companies cut back on is marketing, and that pulls rates down. Over the past few years, there have been multiple periods where advertisers tighten budgets, and that alone can reduce what creators earn per view even if their content is performing well. At the same time, there are simply far more creators than there used to be. YouTube has grown massively, which means more videos are being uploaded, more channels are competing for attention, and more people are sharing the same pool of advertising dollars. When supply increases faster than demand, earnings per creator can get diluted. So even if your channel is growing, you're operating in a much more crowded environment than creators were a few years ago. Another major shift has been the rise of short-form content, especially through YouTube Shorts. Shorts can generate huge numbers of views, but they don't monetize the same way traditional long-form videos do. Instead of ads being tied directly to your individual video, revenue is pooled and shared across many creators. That means you can have significantly more views but not see a proportional increase in earnings. For creators who have shifted heavily into short-form content, this change alone can make revenue feel dramatically lower. Viewer behavior has also changed. People don't watch content the same way they used to. Attention is spread across multiple platforms now. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, streaming services, and that fragmentation affects how long people watch, how often they engage with ads, and how valuable each view is to advertisers. Even small shifts in watch behavior can impact how much revenue a video generates. There's also a bigger structural change that's easy to miss. For many creators, YouTube ad revenue is no longer the primary income source it once was. Over time, creators have built additional revenue streams like sponsorships, affiliate links, merchandise, memberships, and other forms of monetization. As that's happened, ad revenue has become just one piece of a larger puzzle. So when people say YouTube pays less now, what they're often noticing is that ad revenue alone is less dominant or less predictable than it used to be. When you put all of this together, the picture becomes clearer. Ad rates fluctuate with the economy, competition has increased, content formats have shifted, and viewer behavior has changed. None of those factors alone tells the full story, but together, they explain why earnings can feel lower even when channels are still growing. What most people look into next after understanding this is how different types of content earn differently, how long form compares to short form in terms of revenue, and what other income streams successful creators are building alongside YouTube. Because the platform hasn't stopped working, it's just evolved, and the way money flows through it has evolved along with it.